Thanks everyone for tuning in to another episode of Tuned in Washington. We have the IS350 behind us. We're going to continue with the videos, this time with the help of Auxito. Send us some of their LED lights for us to install and review. We're gonna go ahead and slap these puppies in there and see what they can do. See what we have in the package. Here's the box itself. Pretty nice box. And the reason why we're upgrading the Lexus IS350 high beams is that the low beams, for whatever reason, are an HID, but the high beams are still a halogen, so it gives it that outdated look from the early 2000s. And this is what you get in the package. Have the owner's manual, some zip ties, as well as some new gaskets for the housing itself. You got double-sided tape, as well as an Allen adjustment tool. They even give you the Michael Jackson gloves and the bulbs itself. So the high beams on the 2007 Lexus IS350 is a 9005. You can see there's a built-in ballast with the Auxito logo. We're gonna go ahead and install these. We're gonna start with the passenger side. You're gonna see this plastic cover that protects the back end of the high beam bulb. Go ahead and flip that retaining bracket. That gives you access to remove the cover. There's your high beam bulb. Twist it to the left to release it. There you have it. Size comparison, this is the old halogen bulb, and that's the new Auxito. We should be able to fit that in without having to separate the housing. All right, installation's just reverse. So I went ahead and actually removed the air filter and the air box so you guys have a better view. Take your new Auxito bulb, feed it into the housing itself, give it a twist to the right. You should hear a little click, give it a little tug, make sure it doesn't fall out. And then you're gonna take the connector and just plug it in like that. Just like that, we're done with one side. See how much brighter the Auxitos are. They're about double the brightness, if not triple. The outer's the low beam, and that's the high beam running the Auxito. Here's that comparison. You can definitely see the more yellowish tint of the halogen bulb. I'm now outside of the shop. I want to show you guys how much brighter the Auxito LED bulbs are compared to the halogen stock ones. And look at that. We're gonna do some real world testing in the dark. It's about 10 p.m. right now. Drive around the neighborhood. Driving down a street that barely has any street lights. This is stock. Just the low beam with the high intensity discharge. And there's Auxito. You can see how much more white the light is on the right hand side compared to the left hand side, which has the stock halogen bulbs. It's really a good comparison test at night. We're gonna go ahead and circle back to the shop and do the other side. On the driver's side, there's a little bit less access. We're gonna remove this windshield washer film neck, 10 millimeter. Gonna give us more access. Let's move it off to the side. With that out of the way, we can go ahead and flip the locking tab and remove the cover. Same thing, twist to the left, undo your plug, out comes the bulb. Finally, we're going to reinstall it with the Auxito LED bulb. Twist it to the right, give it a little tug. Simply reconnect the wiring. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the install on both sides. And here are the auxitoleds in action as daytime running lights. As some of you may know, Lexus does use the high beam bulbs as DRLs during the daytime. And that wraps up this week's episode with the IS350, as well as with our friends at auxitoled. Thank you guys so much for sending these. They were a blast to install, super easy to do. Anyone can do this. Took us about 10 minutes to install both sides. It's gonna improve your overall lighting and driving safety at night. They look better than the yellowish halogen lights. We're gonna link everything down in our description so you can purchase a set yourself. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.